to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious chipilin patties full of cheese. You know something? The plant chipilin has so many properties that you are going to be amazed. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients: paprika, garlic cloves, black pepper, Baileys, chicken bouillon, eggs, onion, tomato, queso fresco Los Altos, and the chipilin plant. This is everything we need, and of course a little bit of oil and water. These patties come out so delicious and amazing that I know you guys are going to fall in love with this recipe. So let's get started.
I'm gonna start first here with the chipilin plant. Look at this. This plant has so many properties. It's high in protein, high in vitamin D, high in calcium, that you guys are going to love it. Well, this is how you're gonna use this little plant. You could go step by step, getting the leaves off just like this. Or, you know something, this is what we are going to use, just the leaves. You could do it like that one by one, but I found a easy way to remove all the seeds, and let me show you. You leave the stem just like that. Look at this. This is how you remove it. Okay, I am completely done, and let me show you, I didn't leave nothing behind. And now I am ready to go ahead and rinse all these little leaves. Believe me, when you make these patties, you guys are going to fall in love with the patties. And here I'm just gonna rinse completely, and now I'm completely done. On my stove, I have a pan preheated, nice and hot, and I'm gonna add the leaves here. I'm just gonna cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes until they reduce the amount of leaves. Look at this. They look like they're a lot, but once they start cooking down, it's almost like the spinach. When you cook the spinach, you have a lot, but then it turns to be very little. Well, now these are done, and let's go and start preparing everything we need. Here they're nice and hot. I'm just gonna put them aside until they have cooled down completely. And here I have my tomatoes and my onion. Let's go and rinse them completely through running water. You know that this step is important, and you cannot miss this step. And now I'm just gonna chop away the onion. It doesn't matter how you chop it. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the stove on a pan and get it nice and grilled. The same thing with the onion. Well, let me transfer this here, and let's go and use the same pan I was using for the chipilin. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and then I'm just gonna cook it down until it gets nice and brown, but yet you don't want to overcook it. Once you start smelling the onion, the garlic, that means it is time to remove them. You want to make sure that they don't get burned, especially the garlic, or else your salsa is going to come out bitter. Look at this. This is exactly how you want it. Now that I have this ready, I'm going to start by first making the sauce of the patties. I'm going to add all the onion in here with the garlic. I'm going to add the 3 tomatoes. And of course, I'm going to add the water and the spices. Here I have the chicken bouillon, the black pepper, the paprika, and then let's go ahead and blend it completely for about 3 minutes. Making sure that everything is nice and blended. And I'm going to leave it behind, and now I'm going to continue with the eggs. I'm going to whisk them really good, and by this time the chipilin, it's nice at room temperature. So I'm going to add the eggs to the chipilin. I'm going to incorporate everything. I want to make sure that the plant is covered completely. Once it's covered, I'm going to add the Mexican cheese, queso fresco Los Altos. And I'm going to be very generous. And once I added all these delicious cheese and all the ingredients, then I'm just going to incorporate. These patties really come out amazing. They taste delicious and they have a lot of protein. And now this is done. Let's go to the stove. I'm using the same pan. I just added a little more oil, and I am ready to start making my patties one by one. And they're gonna be on each side for about a minute. Have your stove in medium-low heat. You don't want to have it too high, or else your patties are gonna get burned, and that's exactly what you don't want. So now I am ready to remove one by one and continue making some more. Look at this. This really doesn't take too long, and it is a delicious recipe. Okay, now I'm ready to add the sauce to the same pan, and I'm just gonna let it simmer in medium-low heat. You want to go ahead and let it simmer so that it tastes amazing. I don't need to add anything else. I just need to add my Baileys. Let it simmer for about 10 minutes, just like that. When your sauce is simmering like that, it has reduced the amount and it's a little thick. And now it's time to introduce your delicious chipilin patties. You're gonna cook them for about 10 minutes until they start floating up. Cover them with this delicious sauce, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes before they start coming up, and that's when you know that these patties are ready. You can enjoy these patties however you want, just like that, in this delicious sauce. But you know something? I am ready to plate it in a plate. Let me go ahead and start adding these delicious chipilin patties to my plate. The sauce comes out amazing. And now this is the plate I am going to enjoy. And of course, I'm going to add a lot of that delicious sauce. And I'll see you in a bit.
Chipilin patties. You know something? They come out so delicious. The properties that this little plant have, a lot of properties. I know that you guys are going to love this dish. Well, I combined it with some rice, and let me see. If you don't want to add rice, just add some tortillas and this delicious sauce. You know, this is just amazing. This is the part I love and enjoy, and I wish you were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. Just amazing. These patties came out so delicious that I know, my friends, you guys are going to love it. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying these delicious Chipilin patties. See you on my next delicious recipe. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.